Hey, this is Dave from Unipro, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to increase the engagement that your business posts get on Facebook. In fact, a specific type of post that we're going to look at inside this video gets 77% more engagement on average. And it's very easy to do, but most business owners are missing this type of post or they're not doing it quite correctly. It's very easy to fix though. So when you watch this video, you're going to see how you can instantly boost your engagement on your Facebook business posts. Let's dive in. So maybe you've noticed this when you're posting on Facebook, that it's easy to get attention, it's easy to get engagement when you post things about your family, you post things about your vacation, you post about your pets, about your dog, whatever it is. When you post about personal stuff, it's easy to get people interested. But as soon as you post about your business, what happens? Everyone is silent. No one seems to engage. It can be really frustrating when you know you have something to offer that could actually help people.
I'm starting to get really frustrated.
If they would just engage with your content so that you know who's watching. Well, you might have heard the advice that you just need to post more on your business page and then you can boost those posts or you can run Facebook ads to that content. And I'm going to tell you, that's not my preferred way of doing things. It's very expensive. It's time consuming. There's a much easier way when you post on your personal profile. And Facebook actually loves this. Facebook's been giving us all kinds of tools on our personal profiles to create better business content and to get more engagement from those posts right there on your personal profile. And so that's what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating some business content using a very specific type of post. We're going to be posting on your personal profile and you're going to see how much engagement you can get from this strategy. So what is this type of post that I'm talking about that works so well, gets 77% more engagement? Well, the idea is stolen from this. It's stolen from billboards. And if you ever take a look at billboards as you're driving on a highway or driving down the street and you see a billboard, watch what they have in common. Billboards use a pretty simple philosophy. They usually have 3 rules when it comes to effective billboards. Number 1 is keep it short, keep the message short, keep the message simple, and then use contrast. Make sure that something stands out. And when we take a look at this example here, it says, do you want Dunkin' Donut fries with that? Does this follow those 3 billboard rules? Yeah, it's short, the message is simple, and it uses contrast. So we got this bright pink background and very clear text that's contrasted on top. That's one example. Let me show you another one. Even shorter, even simpler. It says on your right, and then shows a little bit of the golden arches so that someone drives by, instantly they know what this message is saying and what they're supposed to do. And we're going to apply this to your business posts on Facebook so that you get more engagement. How do we do that? Well, we're going to use the exact same 3 rules that billboards use. We're going to keep it short, we're going to keep it simple, and we're going to use contrast. Let me show you an example here. If you've been following me for any length of time, you know that I love call to action posts like this because they follow the rules that make billboards so successful. They're short, they're simple, and they use contrast. Take a look at this one. It says, millionaire from scratch. Next week, Lucy and I will document every step going from $0 to $1 million online. Anyone want to see? Let's take a look at the insights here and see how did this work? This short, simple, and contrasted billboard type post. Well, you can see that Facebook, it showed this 4,500 times, all for free. It's a business post, but it's getting tons of impressions. And then it gets almost 3,800 people reached. So it was shown 4,500 times, almost 3,800 unique people saw it. That's the difference between impressions and reach. And then check this out, in terms of engagement, almost 1,800 engagements happened on this post. It's short, it's simple, and it has contrast. This is the type of engagement we can get. Now you might look at that and think, okay, that's cool. It's neat to see this work. But what would happen if we added an image? You probably heard that having good images on Facebook or whatever platform you're using is really important. Well, we did a test and let's take a look at the results here. I'm going to go over to my personal profile and I've got this post here and you can see that the title is $1 million. Read this if you might be interested in creating $1 million online business along with me and my wife, Lucy. So very similar messaging to the call to action post that we just saw that was short, simple, and on just a colored background for contrast. But this time we took that similar message and we added an interesting image. So we got a picture of myself, my wife, Lucy, and then our baby here, Yuna, all holding $100 bills. Pretty eye-catching image, right? Well, what did it do for the reach and engagement? How did this perform versus that billboard post, the call to action post we just looked at? Let's take a look at the insights. So first thing you're going to notice here is post impressions. This post was shown 5,075 times. How did that compare to a more billboardy type post? Let's go take a look again. This post only was shown 4,500 times. So adding an image did get more impressions. Facebook chose this post more often. It got in front of over 4,200 people. Let's go take a look at that billboard post. It got in front of 3,800 people. So adding an image also got us seen by more people. But here's the really interesting part. Take a look at this. Post engagement, just over 1,000 engagements on this post. Do you remember how many engagements we got when we did the billboard style post? Over here, almost 1,800 engagements. So this post, the billboard style post, it got 77% more engagement, even though this post with the image was shown more often by Facebook and got seen by more people. So what's the conclusion here? What do we learn from this? Well, two things. Number one, if your goal is to get the maximum reach, to get the most people to see something from your business, then creating content with eye-catching images might be the best route. In this case, it definitely was. We got more impressions and more reach. However, the number two takeaway is if you want to get engagement, if that's your goal to get people to actually engage with your content so that you know who's seen it and who's interested in more, then we know that this type of simple billboard type post with a very short, simple, contrasted message, this is the way to go. And so you simply need to decide, are you looking for reach? Are you looking for engagement? For me, getting engagement by using posts like this is ultra important. This is a strategy that we use over and over and over again because I can clearly see who's commented, who's engaged, and then I can reply to these people. I can start a conversation and move that conversation over into the DMs, direct messages through Facebook Messenger. So you just need to decide what the goal is of the post that you're creating. Now, I want to give full transparency. When you take a look at these posts, you can see this one has 385 likes, 698 comments, and a share. This one over here, you can see 328 likes, 334 comments, 3 shares. How am I getting so much engagement? Well, I use a tool called Unipro, and it's been a game changer for us. Unipro, it goes out and finds leads, it brings them into my audience, it nurtures those leads, it engages those leads, and then it turns those leads into paying customers and clients. And if you haven't checked out Unipro yet, you've definitely got to check it out. Go over to unipro.com. Like I said, it's been a game changer for us, and I know it will be for you as well. So that's what I've got for you today. If this was helpful, give this video a like. And if you have any comments or questions about this strategy, about the different types of posts and getting reach versus getting engagement, just leave those below. I'm happy to help out. And again, if you haven't checked out Unipro yet, you got to go check it out. Go over to unipro.com. I know you're going to love what you see. Okay, thanks for tuning into this video. Can't wait to see you in the next video.